a new opening with the black pieces, Slav Defense. Hello everyone and welcome back. How are you today? Yesterday we had so many things. In the title Tuesday I played against the best players in the world. Yanni Pomnishi, like one of the best players, of course. Number 3 I think, or maybe 4. I played against Alexei Sorana, Salem. I played against Martin Kravtsev. I played against Matthew Bluebaum, also one of the European chess champion, I think a few years ago. So my name is Nitzan Steinberg, Grandmaster from Israel, and today we will learn a little bit about the Slav defense. And you know what? Before it, I must show you some results. We have 532 subscribers, 55 videos. It's just unbelievable. Thank you very much for subscribing this channel. It really helped me. I really want you to look about this video, this title Tuesday. You must see it. It's really interesting to see. Maybe I got the top 5, I'm not sure, but you can check and see. And another thing that I really want to show you, we have 2 very good questions that I ask here. So who will win Euro 2024, and also what is your rating on chess.com? So feel free to write the comment, of course, and to be with me because we have a connection here in the community. So thank you very much. Don't forget, if you like, only if you like this video, smash the button like and a comment below your thought about this. So let's start. We have here a game between me with the black pieces against Roman Goldin from 10 years ago in the first league in Israel. So it's just unbelievable. 10 years. Wow, I was like 16 years old. Unbelievable. So let's see and let's learn some Slav defense. So d4, d5 and c4, c6. This is the main position of the Slav, okay? Here, of course, there are a lot of moves. Knight c3, for example, knight f3, e3, maybe c takes d5. It's, like very equalizing position. But he played the move e3, knight f6, knight c3, e6, knight f3, and now knight bd7. I think this is the main position of Slav. There are a lot of, several moves here. First, bishop e2, bishop d3, queen c2, b3, maybe c takes d5 also. A lot of moves, and he played against me the most common move in this position 10 years ago, bishop d3. I think that queen c2 is the main line today, and here bishop d6. There are also one very interesting line, a5, that Dubov played, also interesting. The main focus and also the main idea for black is to wait for this bishop coming outside, right? For example, bishop e2 or bishop d3, and we will take this pawn on c4, he will take us, and we will play b5, bishop b7, a6, and c5. Okay, for example, bishop d3, like was in the game, d takes c4, bishop takes c4, b5, and now, for example, there are several options. For example, bishop d3, bishop e2, and bishop b3, and after bishop d3, for example, bishop d6 is the move, okay, but also bishop b7 can be possible. For example, castle, a6, e4, c5, and this is the structure that we want to play. For example, d5, queen c7. So many games were played in this position, particular position, with c4, knight c5, bishop d6, but also white is playing, of course, rook e1, bishop g5, threatening somehow queen c2, rook a d1, queen c2, yeah, and e5, d6. It's very complicated. Also a4 can be possible in some positions. So it's really tempting position, and it's also very tactic. And in the Slav, white just can playing very slow, very passive, and black don't have so much play right? But in this position, you know, it's just crazy. You can play here so many very interesting games, tactics, attacks with the king side and also the queen side, you know, like double-edged positions. So it's really great, and I really recommend it. So I played in this position d takes c4, bishop takes c4, b5, bishop d3, and now bishop to d6. My point was that after e4 I will play the move e5 immediately, right? And you know, I didn't want to go for bishop b7, e4, b4, knight a4, c5, e5, knight d5, and here knight c5. I think knight c5 takes, bishop b5 check. There are a lot of theory here, so much games were played in this position, but I didn't want to play this one, so I played the move bishop d6, and the point is that just after e4, just e5. So he played the move castle, I played the move bishop b7, and now e4. As you can see, I didn't play the move castle. And I don't want to say to you why, because I really want you to think about the next moves. But you know, I'm very flexible. I really want to develop a piece. I want to play maybe a6, c5, queen c7, rook c8. I'm not sure about castling yet. So he played the move e4. I played e5, of course. Takes, and f4. And here, you know, a lot of games were played in this position, and I played the move bishop d4 check. It seems very logical. Now king h1, and now I really want you to stop the video, think about move for black. I believe in you. You can do it. So take 5 seconds and I will resume my video. So the game continued like that. I played the move h5. The h5 move, our move. You know me, you already saw me playing in the Title Tuesday, you know. I totally like this move. h5 with the black pieces, h4 with the white pieces. It's really great. And now my point was just to play knight g4 with threatening to f2, take on h2, maybe queen h4, you know, to attack in the king side. And as you can see, my king is on the center of the board, but I don't afraid at all, right? So h5 is the best move in this position. And now there are, you know, also e5 is a move, queen f3 he played in the game, and yeah, h3 of course is not something that of course, you know, avoiding knight g4, because knight g4 I can play it also in this position, because h takes g4 is just a losing move after h takes g4, and it's checkmate, of course. Also here there are queen h4 checkmate, of course. So yeah, this is both of them is winning. So h3 is not avoiding knight g4. So he played the move queen f3. I played the move knight g4 immediately. And now also my threat is to play queen h4. Of course, threatening this pawn on h2 with checkmate, and also knight f2 check, right? And I'm winning the exchange. For example, bishop d2 is not a good move, because queen h4, h3, and now knight f2. Yeah, and I'm winning, right? And if he's playing the move king h2, yeah, I don't think it should be good, but yeah, it's maybe not so easy, right? Oh, you know what? Oh, I know. Bishop d2, my threat just knight f2 immediately, right? Because rook takes f2, bishop takes f2, queen takes d3. So this is the bishop that is under attack. So he played the move knight to d1, and he didn't want to bring myself to f2. He's avoiding from knight f2. And now I played not the best move in the position. Also here, you can stop the video, think about 5 to 10 seconds, and which move do you play in this particular position? I must say to you, it was not a blitz, it was not a rapid, it was a classic game, a long game. I had a time, and I played the move rook to b8, and my point was just to play c5, you know, and this bishop is very important in the attack, right? Because this diagonal can be open somehow, maybe we will see it after it, and you know, rook b8 will cover this bishop on b7, and yeah, I will play it good, you know, like in this diagonal. But unfortunately, in such a messy position, I don't have time for rook b8, right? And the best move in the position was, for example, queen to d7, and I really like this move. Why? Because I'm telling, you know what, I will not castle in the king side. I will maybe castle in the long side, right? In the queen side, and this d file will be very important for me. I have here white has bishop here, knight here, and this d file will be open for my queen and rook here. So queen d7 was a brilliant move, I think, but I didn't play this. Also queen d7 are protecting this bishop. He's protecting this bishop on b7, and of course after c5 is also protecting this pawn on b5. So queen d7 was the best move in the position, but I choose to play rook b8. Bishop c2 he's played, and now another very interesting move that I played in the position. I really wanted to open this bishop, but how? I can play c5, of course, it seems very logical, but in this position I felt like I must do it fast. I played the move f5. I'm not afraid from nothing. E takes f4, f5 of course, and now this diagonal is, you know, should be open very soon. I played the move queen to h4, threatening checkmate in 1, of course. Queen g3 is bad because queen takes, h takes, and h4, and it seems like it just winning absolutely. H takes g3 with the checkmate, and this king is just cannot survive, right? So he played the move h3, and now I played a very interesting, I think also special move in this position. I played the move castle. Wow, why to castle now? What you're doing, Nitzan? But I felt like this rook just not doing a job right now, right? Because this queen replaced it, right? The queen is doing the same job that this rook on h8 is doing, but now after castling I want to bring the rook to f8 to from f to e8 and to bring it in this file, e file, very important file for me. You know, after the game I saw this position with the engine and I was shocked, and until now I remember that the computer said a brilliant move, king to f8. It's just amazing. How can you play this kind of chess, right? Because the king on f8 is not under attack. The next move will be c5, right? And it should be great for me. So king f8, wow, it's really amazing to see such moves. But also castle makes a lot of sense for me. So queen b3 check, king h8, and now he played the move bishop to e3. I think it's already losing absolutely. Knight takes e3, knight takes e3, c5. You can see all my pieces are very good located. This bishop is doing a great job, this queen is doing a great job, and now queen takes h3. It's you know, the mate idea, right? For example, rook ae1, queen takes h3 check, king g1, queen takes g2 checkmate. Knight cannot take because of this diagonal, this pin of course, and here also g takes h3 is not illegal because bishop takes the king. So yeah, it's not a move. So yeah, he played the move knight d5, and also don't forget that c4 is under attack. You know, this also one of my threats. I want to attack this queen and also attack this knight because the queen is protecting this knight on e3. So he played the move knight d5, and now I'm bringing another piece into the game. I played the move rook to f, from f to e8, and I want to bring the rook to e2 and maybe also to someone else. You can find here what is the move that I played in this particular position from 10 years ago. Can you find it? Write in the comment below. So rook to e3, we are sacrificing our rook, and we are threatening this queen on b3. If just knight takes e3, queen takes h3 check, g takes cannot be possible because of this diagonal, king g1 and queen takes g2. It's checkmate immediately, black is winning. So f takes g5, g7, this was the move, king takes, and now he played the move bishop takes, queen takes e3, sorry, bishop takes, and of course after knight takes e3, just queen h3 check and taking the knight. So he played the move rook ad1, bishop d4, and we played some moves, and the game was over. After c4, white resigned the game, and this game was like 10 years ago against 2300 rating. It was a very important match in the season, so I achieved a win, a very interesting win with black pieces in the semi-Slav, the Slav Defense, and I really recommend you. It's a good opening for you guys. So don't forget, like this video, subscribe my channel, comment in the comment below what you are thinking about this game, what do you have like ideas during the game, and yeah, I'm here for you. So thank you very much, goodbye, see you soon, bye bye.